NTE is finally released, and I wanted to try it out to see if it was worth all the hype it's been getting recently. In this video, you will see me play through the first 3 to 4 hours of gameplay until I unlock to level 10. Then I'm going to collect all my thoughts together into a review section at the end to determine if the game is worth your time playing. But first things first, let's choose our main character. Okay, our main character. I always go with the guy, so picking him.
Avoid going outside unless absolutely necessary. Now, for detailed rainfall distribution by district. Breaking news. This isn't rain.
Oh. Okay. That is terrifying. They're being turned to goop.
That's so.
Damn it, stop him! Let him take off the black box mask!
I am loving the animation so far.
Do not look directly at the hypercortex.
You make it sound so terrifying. Don't scare these poor dears.
Least obvious playable characters.
Look at it. Isn't it gorgeous?
Lacrimosa. I want her. Can I buy her? Or is she standard? Oh, they're putting us in now. Oh. So coming into this game, I saw it as something basically like, it's what I wanted Zenless to be. Something truly open world. And I think it's gonna give it to me. I wonder if we get to see all their abilities. That combat was pretty satisfying. It does feel kind of like Wuthering Waves. And I don't know if it's like Zenless as well. I haven't really played that game. Especially with the perfect dodges.
Press the target.
I got a slight feeling most people are gonna want this character.
I'll guide you.
There is no shame. And that's okay.
Someone from the circle. What are you doing here?
Tartaglia? Am I crazy?
What am I doing here? Don't look at that thing. It's right there.
We're cooked.
Nullification of the hypervortex has suddenly accelerated. I need to know why.
Found the nexus. I guess the more you stare at its core, the faster the nullification.
I don't know any of these words.
You can't look at. What are you? What am I? Careful!
This is way too epic for the opening cutscene.
looks like. You're coming with me.
I'm not going anywhere with you, man.
Yo, 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 this is the rap king of Groth Island, aka the Sonic Dimension Lord.
I can say this game is already giving you a great view into the world.
Dozen songs.
Hetero, I assume that's our first region.
Already here.
Welcome to the Hetero Bureau of Anomaly Control. Nice to meet you. I am Nelly, the Secretary
Nelly.
General.
Very much feels like a mix of Wuthering Waves and Zenless. Just coming from the first 5 minutes.
I'll go ahead. See you at the site.
Is everyone else just a human and this guy's just a wolf?
Lavender! Oh, I mean, Miss Nelly. About the new containment safety protocol exam, I'll retake it tomorrow. Hey, wanna join CSU? Stick with me in Unit 2, you'll be in good hands.
Am I crazy or is that an insanely long thumb? What is that? Hello? Okay, my bad. I'm not focused on the mission at hand.
The escorter from Groth Island has finally learned to be punctual.
Wait, so I was at prison?
7 weeks ago, New Helios experienced a Class 7 anomaly disaster, hypervortex. You appeared with an unknown anomaly, both undetectable by the Wertheimer Index. We have never seen anything like this.
Yeah, we're special. Happens all the
The
time.
hypervortex was nullified, and Code Zero disappeared as well. You, who were brought back from the scene, have no memory of anything before your appearance.
No memory? Check. Unlike anyone else? Check. Do we get a floating companion too?
We hope we could join efforts in containing Code Zero.
Is it that guy? Is that the Paimon?
In the meantime, you can settle in and work here.
Eibon Antique Shop.
While being an antique shop, it's actually a team of anomaly hunters.
I don't need to stay here for further observation?
Consider it a thank you for helping nullify the hypervortex. Living
Did
in
we
Hetero
do
will likely be
anything?
more interesting than you
I
think.
thought we were kind of just standing there.
Containment breach! Anomaly 3707 in breach!
Divergent universe? This entire story, I'm just gonna be making references to Genshin and Star Rail and Wuthering Waves. I do hope that's
Is this
okay.
Another dimension?
That's all I got going on in my brain, you know?
Don't worry, Coco. I'll protect you.
I've got it, Hutao.
It's fine.
I'm here, Coco. Yeah.
Cosmos and Anima Espers trigger Esper cycle, inflicting Blossom. So I guess that is our elements reacting with each other?
Coco, at times like this, your voice is even more soothing.
Can you chill out? We just met, not even 10 minutes ago. I do like how these anomalies look. Very interesting, like paint splatter. What the?
3, 2, 1. Here it comes.
The impact frames. That's hilarious. We parried the explosion?
It won't be nullified no matter how much I attack it. Looks like we'll have to contain it. But now that I look at it, it's actually quite beautiful.
It's been nullified.
Huh? Just because I complimented it?
Maybe. All it sought in existence was a sincere compliment.
The power of
You handled the
kindness?
situation well.
It's not far from here to Eibon. If you're tired, you can rest in the car. I'll wake you up when we arrive.
We're actually in the world. Oh, here we go. So let's just go ahead and wish on the standard banner. It looks like you get to pick a standard character once you hit 50 rolls, but maybe I'll just get lucky? How does this work? Oh, it's like a little game board. I don't know how this works. 1. Is that a character? Oh,
Are you okay? Since this is our first meeting, why don't we take a photo together?
we did get her for free, but that's a constellation. Oh, another one. Who'd we get? Skia. That guy's abilities seemed kind of cool. They're just giving us every character in the game. I already have to choose to not have someone in the team? That's brutal. So apparently in those 10 pulls, I got 4 new characters. Hey, if the game wants to spoil me, I'm okay with that. And we still have 20 more to go. And in the next one, I got 3 constellations. Whoa. Secret Fair. There's a 5-star over there. Oh, I missed it. Now, it would definitely be stupid of me to be using these pulls on the standard banner, so I'm gonna back out of that. But what I will do is do a 10 pull on the normal banner. Well, we didn't even get a character. That's disappointing, but we're gonna get more pulls soon, so it's not over yet. Oh, and interesting, you can choose which of the constellations you want to get. That's actually crazy. That's super generous for one of these types of games. All right, got 4 characters, leveled them to 20. Let's keep going with the story. Oh, episode 1.
This is my favorite scent when I'm out on duty.
Does that tower have some sort of monitoring function?
Oh, you mean the Wartimer Tower? Yes, the data orb you saw at the Bureau relies on these for real-time monitoring. Besides that, there's the Egosh Court in charge of intelligence, the Seleno compound for containment, the Zero Gun Laboratory leading the research, and the Groth Island overseeing detention.
You are bombarding me with so many words. I will retain none of this. Okay, this is the best game.
Miss Allie looks pretty creepy.
Eibon's revenue is only enough to cover renting a Grumble's storefront on Hankaku Street.
How are we that broke?
Grumble?
Wait, it means a store on this corner where passersby can hear the owner's stomach grumbling.
But with our help, we're gonna become millionaires, right? Oh, is that a fast travel point? I don't want that to happen to me.
Hello?
Welcome to Eibon. Are you here to buy antiques or discuss a commission?
Yes, I will take any commission you have.
Huh? Oh.
Please feel free to take a break. You've had a long journey. I'll prepare some tea.
Thank you, Adler.
This mint character is too full of sunshine and rainbows.
Sorry,
Oh my
sorry,
god.
Mr. Adler.
It was my mistake for not placing the hospitable house properly. Mint, please don't blame yourself.
Looks like it's a friendly anomaly. Since we're here, its hospitality deserves a tour. Mr. Adler, may we?
I'd be happy to accompany you.
Are we serious? This is a fight?
I'll take point.
This is actually, I love this. That's so ridiculous. Touch the items. Oh, that is cool. Bye bye, Tagido.
All this racket early in the morning. Tagido, what are you doing?
Oh my god.
This is our new appraiser. Eibon's antique evaluations depend on him.
From now on, I'll do my best.
And this is Hotori, the owner of Eibon.
In charge of getting drunk every day. Cheers. I'll drink to that.
Tagido, grab her. 10 virgins for dinner. I'm going to teach this little one a lesson.
Doggy. Doggy.
Your accommodation has been arranged. Please follow me.
Wow, a bed to sleep in? That's not in a prison? This must be great for our main character. New bond, is that... Unlocks the date encounter? Oh no. Don't think I'll be doing that, but I get it. They gotta make people care about these characters somehow. Oh, but you can't with the Wolfman. I understand what you're doing, game.
We noticed that something was off when we opened the shop this morning. We immediately reported it to the BAC, and after taking a look, they said they would be sending the CSU here.
So you want us to deal with the anomaly at the photo studio and reopen it as soon as possible?
Yes, yes. The earlier the better.
Thank you for choosing Eibon. Please allow us some time to prepare, and my colleague will be with you in a minute.
Oh, I just realized that you could get these. First of all, standard banner. We got enough again? Let's roll. Give me an early 5-star, you know you wanna. Wait. Oh my god. I actually did. Daffodil.
At your service.
Oh my god, I actually did. Well, we got our first 5-star. I'm very happy with that. Alright, but it's not over yet. Because we can still do a 10 pull here. I mean, I don't expect to get a 5-star, but we can get a couple more copies of the other characters. Ah, little unlucky there, but 2 more Adlers. Now the fun thing about this is we still get to pick a 5-star character.
The owner of Eibon came too? Is it serious? Please handle it properly. I'm counting on you all.
Oh, don't worry. We wouldn't let the best photo studio in Bridge Crossings close down. Let's start here. The reception.
So many photos. I can't tell what they originally were anymore. Can't be my glasses, right? This is a photo studio. The anomaly is turning items into photos. So the culprit must be the camera. Makes sense. Makes sense. You may now admire me for 10 seconds. Doggy!
Luckily, no one's hurt.
Did not see that coming.
This isn't very dramatic for what's going on.
Into paper, people.
Again, I have to say the animations are like pretty great. Just not really feeling some of the story. think we found it. Oh, here we go, boss fight. I like the design of this boss. Oh, there's little clones? Sorry, Security, I think you have to go. Oh. The power of friendship ultimate. That's actually amazing. Bye-bye.
Time to wrap up. Let's get paid and take our photo.
Since Hotori requested film photography, your photos won't be ready today. I'll have them delivered to Eibon tomorrow.
What an honest guy. Fooled by Hotori just
Summon your rover.
I'm not fooling. Spend
Oh my
wisely,
god, this is our
save
core?
wisely. Got it? I'm helping Adler out. Mischief makers
God, we
don't
are
care
so
about the
broke.
shop's finances.
Another day is saving the world. Or, I mean, we didn't really do much. It was kind of everyone else, but they keep giving me all the praise, so I guess we'll take it. And here we unlock our dailies and just about everything else. Okay, over here is the Tycoon. I've heard this is a big part of the game. Ah, this is how we get that 5-star. Interesting. Uh-oh.
Leave it to me.
Oh, there's a second phase. I was gonna say, it'd be kind of lame if this guy was stuck in the wall the entire time. Jesus, he was demolished. So now we go here, and we can level up. Ooh. Now we can get a car. Now I think to end off this video, we're gonna just check out the races, and then do a couple final pulls. And then I will give my full thoughts, first impressions, all that on what I've seen from the first day of NTE. Sorry. Now will you race me? He's already lost. Not even close. Okay, I tried pitting him, it did not work. So after completing those races and a couple other tutorial things, it looks like I can buy shops now. You invest your money into them, and you can manage them. So it's a way to get fawns, which is basically the mora or the credits of this game. And if I'm correct, yes, we hit Hunter level 10, which means we can ascend our characters.
What should we do today?
And you know, I think that means we have done a lot today. So Time to use the rest of our pulls before we get to the part where I say my opinions about this game. But alright, one more roll and then we get to pick our S rank selector. Well, we got no characters there. And since the bonus is over, we can just do the rest as singles. Wait, come on. Give me a 1. Actually, just give me a 1 here. No. It's fine, I get it. The game hates me. Unless... what if we get super lucky here? Nope. We did not, unfortunately. But honestly, it's fine. On day 1, we managed to get the character selector, and I'm not even going to think about it. I'm immediately picking Sakiri. If it wasn't for her, it was probably going to be Daffodil, so I'm just glad that I got her as well.
Hey, I look away for one moment, and you're giving me trouble again.
Nice. Okay, I think I'm going to split this into 3 groups. First going into what I liked, then what I'm kind of worried or unsure about, and then what I did not like. So starting off, the combat actually seems very good. As someone with the reference of Genshin, Star Rail, and Wuthering Waves, I would say that this combat is very like Wuthering Waves. All of the systems are similar, and just the feel when you're hitting enemies and swapping out, it really does feel like if Wuthering Waves had the aesthetics of Zenless Zone Zero. That's kind of like the vibe the combat gives. As well as the animations themselves. I really like them, and all the cutscenes in the story, the animations were pretty good there as well. Next up, the voice acting. Now, regardless on what was being said, I would say the voice actors themselves did a good job. I was looking into some of the character voices, and they do use a lot of the same actors as characters in Genshin and Star Rail, so of course they are pretty good at expressing their character. And lastly, for the things I really like, the generosity. I think I read somewhere after playing this that on launch, all of the content has a total of like 460, 470 pulls, which is amazing. A lot of those are standard, but still amazing for a game with no 50/50s. I think a lot of the way they're going to try to make money is with these skins. Like, it takes 200 pulls to guarantee that skin for Anomaly, so I expect them to push skins in the future if they want to make a return on this game. Something also that was crazy to me is the constellation system. You can pick from any of the 6 constellations instead of them being in order like in all the other games, as well as turning them on and off and switching them between each other so you can test to see which one you like more. That is really generous for a type of game like this. And you know, of course, it also gives you that standard selector at the beginning of the game, and as you were able to see, I was able to get that on day 1 after only a few hours. Now for the things I am unsure about. And that'll mainly be the gameplay and exploration. Right now, the city Tycoon stuff, which seems to be one of the main progression systems, kinda looks a bit grindy for me. It seems like you have to do a lot of tasks, which are probably going to be repetitive if you're having to do these like 10-20 times a week. I am unsure if that's going to be fun to do, or if it's going to feel like a chore. I would need more time to figure that out. And as for exploration, I am worried that the amount of fun you have moving around and exploring is going to be kind of pay-gated. One of the reasons I say that is I was expecting that you'd be able to run up walls like you can in Wuthering Waves, and it kind of seemed that way when you could see animations like this. But what I learned is that this was not a bug. I wasn't getting kicked off because of a bug. That is intended, and the limited character out right now allows you to run up walls for a limited amount of time. Locking something like that behind a character, especially in the first patch of the game, is worrying because I don't know what they're going to do in the future. Are they going to lock all the satisfying exploration behind paid cars or other vehicles and paid characters? That might be some way that they try to make more money. And as someone who was really excited for the exploration, seeing something as simple as going up a wall quickly being locked behind one of the characters is not something I wanted to see. So those are things I'm unsure about. And now for the things I just straight up didn't like or that I think were not good. First of all, this game, especially when it comes to the characters, it feels very unoriginal. About every time a character showed up on screen, I would just look at them and be like, oh, that's insert this character from other gacha game. A lot of the characters we met were basically just that. They didn't even really bother changing some of their personalities. It's just not very exciting, and you could tell that they were just completely copying these other games' characters. Another thing I didn't like was the dialogue, and I guess that ties into the story as well. These are also both pretty unoriginal so far, and I just kind of found them boring. It was everything I've seen before, every cliche exactly the same, and you could just tell with some of these characters that every other sentence they say is just fan service. And you know, I get it, they want you to spend money on this game. Any game does. But I think there are much better ways to write your characters, to do this in an interesting way that even appeals to people that are not, dare I say, gooners? Like, as someone who's trying to play the game for the game itself and not really the characters, seeing them say some of the things they say is just pretty unappealing. I don't even think Wuthering Waves was really like this in the beginning. I mean, it did eventually trek into this territory, which I was not happy about, but regardless, it's just disappointing to see in these types of games. They have the potential to be so much better. And altogether, what I'm seeing is probably an okay game. If anything I've shown seems appealing to you, I'd say go for it. It's free, you can try it out, and if you like it, you like it. And I won't say it doesn't have potential, I think it does. I think they would have done a lot better with just a couple more months of development. And I think the main reason is that this game is not really going to be competing with Genshin or Star Rail. It is competing with Ananta, which is also coming out this year and I think has a lot more hype, and they know that. So the closer those are to releasing together, the lesser chance that Neverness to Everness has to succeed. Now, is that saying I'm not going to play this game and I'm disappointed? No, I wouldn't say that. I think I'm still going to keep playing and keep trying to enjoy this game. But if in future patches the game goes more downhill than uphill, I won't be very hopeful about the game's future, especially with Ananta right around the corner. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.
Once held high up in heaven's arms.